Hello, hello! Welcome back to my living room. I'm Katie O. This is Moon Mama Musings. And this is another astrology peephole for today, the 17th of June, 2021. We have a waxing crescent moon in the sign of Virgo since yesterday, the 16th. We are about to have our first quarter moon. I believe that will be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, on the 18th, yes. And that's when the moon will transit to the sign of Libra. First quarter moon. It's where we start to have the sneaky peekies about what's going to happen in our full moon, right? Full moon's release. What are the lessons of a full moon? What's happening? Anyway, what do we got going today? So we got a couple of pretty interesting transits. Of course, sorry, let's just let the truck go past. Beep, beep. Oh, wow. Okay, no beeps. Cool. All right. So there we go. We have a couple of really interesting transits. I really like this day in terms of astrology anyway. All right, so the three things going on with the moon. First and foremost, we have the moon making a trine with Uranus, which is in the sign of Taurus. So the last time I spoke about Uranus was the day before yesterday here on YouTube, and I spoke about Uranus making its square with Saturn. So it's like, that energy is still kind of hanging around, right? But it's interesting because all of that is like just a little just tip of the hat, right? This square, Saturn-Uranus square, is happening 3 times this year. It's super important energy, as my videos have been talking about it. This is about unexpected upheaval when it comes to your values and the structures and stabilities of the things with regards to Saturnian energy, which is karma, which is rules and expectations and the structures of the way that we think things should be and are. It's the waggly fingered father of the zodiac, the guy that gives you the rules, the guy that says this is the way things have to be. All right. So this is a really unexpected kind of thing. Saturn is also in retrograde right now in the sign of Aquarius. So when it's in retrograde, Saturn is going to put on the Aquarius mask going, how can I be more innovative about the things that are being presented to me? So what happened in the last couple of days is basically there has been some sort of an unexpected upheaval with regards to the things that we thought were really, truly part of ourselves that we couldn't change, our blood and bones, yeah? And we're realizing that we actually can change our blood and bone. We're realizing that we can reprogram our DNA, that we can actually completely reimagine ourselves, that we don't have to just say like, yeah, I accept this crappy existence that I know doesn't fit me, even though everyone expects me to do it. This is this energy of not doing that anymore, of realizing this. That's what 2021 is all about, that, okay? Now, I really like it because today we've got the moon kind of coming into play here, and it's like Uranus, who is in the process still of like kind of kicking Saturn in the teeth. It's like Saturn's been this like, you know what it is? It's Home Alone. That's what it is. Saturn has kind of been like the 2 robbers in Home Alone. And finally, Uranus is Kevin McCALLISTER, and he's set all kinds of booby traps for Saturn. And he's just like making Saturn stumble every time Saturn goes to go, but you know you should do this. He gets hit in the face with a fish. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of thing. Uranus has just been like this Dennis the Menace kind of character coming in to screw things up a little bit, with Saturn's like, I'm redefining things and I'm making sure everything is really in its place and Uranus is like, yeah, you think so, huh? So today, the moon is making a trine with Uranus, who is super cheeky these days, yeah? So this is these unexpected changes that have been hammering this whole Saturnian energy. We're actually it's a light bulb moment. This aspect here is like the lights coming on and we're going, oh my God, this is for our betterment. Oh my God, this is for like our emotional stability. Oh my God, this is for the way we structure and analyze things, moon in Virgo, right? Oh my God, holy shit. The Uranus has just absolutely blown our mind. And now the moon in Virgo, which like I said, super analytical, really like all about being able to break everything up and know everything is and all the pieces and all the puzzles and like super logical mind. We're realizing that, oh my God, we can do everything different now. All of those things that were like, used to hold us back, we don't need them anymore, and now we just have this amazing idea about how we actually can go about doing these things correctly and properly for us and aligned with us. It's fantastic. It's beautiful energy. A light bulb moment. It's Dennis the Menace just turned on the lights, or Kevin McCALLISTER. I don't know, however you want to talk about it. Uranus is just being a little bit of a pest, but in a good way right now, and we're realizing that this like all of this It's more confirmation of these lessons, yeah? Is that we're being thrown little hiccups in our path for us to confirm to ourselves that yes, I'm doing a good job, and yes, I'm on the right path, and yes, I'm exactly where I need to be. It's really cool. We also have the moon making a square with Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Gemini. And this is obviously, this happens every so often. This is just kind of like a, hey, watch out for those Mercury retrograde vibes. It's like one of those days where the stuff that happens in Mercury retrograde is going to be annoying. Maybe you're going to have people cancel plans on you. Maybe your electronics won't work for you. Maybe the internet's going to crash. Oh boy. Oh, I hope that that's not foreshadowing for me. I hate it when the internet crashes. But yeah, there could be very well like this energy of kind of just everything that Mercury retrograde you're kind of like uncomfortable about. It could very well be coming. But the thing is that remember, this is a test, guys. This is a test. Check. Is this thing on? Yeah. The moon is also making a trine with, or sorry, before I get into that, this is a test, right? Where we, like I said, there's still these hiccups that are coming up. We're learning lessons. Everything that I was talking about yesterday on Instagram about like, you know, we're able to see the lesson now and go, oh, wait, hey, that's that thing that cycle usually starts from. That's the seed that usually makes me go into that downward spiral of madness. And once you recognize it and go, oh, wait, I don't have to do that anymore, and choose not to, and surrender to the idea that, hey, I actually know what I'm doing and I can do this better. That's when you win. That's when you start actually coming into balance and finding that harmony. And what I'm like, so obviously this moon square Mercury is a little bit of a warning to like, hey guys, there's going to be those little hiccups coming in your path. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. But with this next aspect, I feel like this is that everything's going to be fine. So the moon is making a sextile with Venus. And the imagery that I got with this is that Venus is coming out of like a few days of a mud bath. She's just been like absolutely loving the spa, man. She is deep in it. She's got cucumbers in her eyes permanently. She's walking around with like a green juice. She's got little like Zen music in her ears. She's got a little towel on her head. She's got mud, like the mud mask. She's literally just like big fluffy terry cloth robe and like this bunny slippers. She's just wandering around the spa. And she's like got a stack of Cosmos. Like she's just like absolutely loving it, absolutely loving it. And she like comes out of this steamy room with like gongs chiming in the background and like, I don't know, birds are fluttering and butterflies, you know, it's just, she's like full Zen. And she comes out and she's like, hey guys, what'd I miss? So she's literally just kind of poking her head out and she's going to go right back in. Like she's still not ready. Like she has not yet gone to the sign. She's not yet left where she's at. She's still chilling, right? She's still by herself in the sign of Cancer. So she's just kind of poking her head out going, hey, what'd I miss? And then it's like you're reminded, oh, that's right. Everything is super zen and chill right now. I'm actually like taking this time to heal myself, and I'm still healing and I'm still learning and I'm still just kind of pampering myself and getting myself ready because there's these big things and big changes that are coming. So yeah, my friends, this is really kind of fun energy. Our moon in Virgo is really kind of it's having a little bit of a play with Dennis the Menace is what I would say. Yeah, Dennis the Menace. I think it's really a Kevin McCALLISTER though, especially with that the moon in Virgo with the Uranus. It really is, because it's like, you know, the analytical side of Kevin McCALLISTER that he was able to make all those contraptions, right? But it's super unexpected. It's a perfect analogy. It's so much fun. All right, my dears. That's what's happening in the astrology. So let's pull you a little Starseed Oracle card and see what we've got today for the 17th. Team of teams, what does our circuit need to know? Whoa. About, that was way too many of them. Okay, it's those two. What does the circuit need to know about today, the 17th? We have two cards that came out. Lovely. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. If you've not seen yesterday's Instagram live entitled This is Ascension, please go back and watch it. This moon is all about priming us for the ascension that we have been waiting for. Okay, my friends, this is what this card is saying, dears, is we're still just in this little bit of a star bathing. Look at her. She's like melded into the cosmos. She's so relaxed. So yeah, you're still just going through this activation period, and you're just not ready to move yet, guys. Just continue sitting back and relaxing and basking in the stars. It's so beautiful. And then Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. This is the card I'm going to read to you guys. I want to point out these like blue orbs everywhere. I think that this is really a nice sign of like you guys are being protected and you are being guided. You've got people and energies around you that are really, really supportive, whether this be in the 3D or in the 5D or whatever you want to look at it at. But this is also, you've got this like very divine heart awakening that's been happening lately. We talked about it in live yesterday as well. But this heart awakening is just, it's been so profound, and it's really, it's thrown us for a curveball. We've been in the spin cycle of the laundry, right? But yeah. Child of the Cosmos, we're still one with all. I'm getting this real, remember we've been talking about the oneness, right? It's not supposed to be so individualistic. Is when we come to this place where we're going to be this master creators, we need to co-create. And the only way that we can do that is by accepting the fact that we are very much one, like we are everything. We're not just like a little cell in this collection of cells. We're part of, we're a drop in the ocean. How do you separate one drop away from a whole body of water? It's not one individual drop anymore once it becomes part of the whole. It's just water. It's like that one individual drop actually becomes one massive drop that is the ocean itself, right? The ocean is just like the biggest drop of water in existence. Anyway, Child of the Cosmos. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate, or feeling that we need to go at it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. Oh my God. To remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities that there ever were or are or ever will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly how to bloom and when to bloom, then you will too. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? This is gorgeous, my friends. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's drop in the ocean, change in the weather. Guys, you've got this. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You've got this. The universe has got your back, and you've got its back, and you're part of the whole, and it's part of you. I said it's not like you're one cell, part of a collection of cells. You know what? It's funny because you are a one cell, but you're part of a collection of cells, and it's like you are and you are not. And every kind of possible paradox you could possibly think of, I would love to throw it at you right now. I want to get all Twilight Zone in your ass because this is really like this is what it is. It's so the ultimate enigma, yeah. And it seems so far-fetched and so like cliche and all of that, but it's funny because it's just what it is. It's just what it is. All right, my dears, that is it for me. I will be back at you tomorrow live on Instagram for the moon transit to the sign of Libra and our first quarter moon. I'm sorry for anything you're going through if I've made you feel a certain way. Thank you so much for lending your energy to the circuit and for being a wonderful, amazing human being. I love you to the ends of the earth and infinity and beyond, and I accept this, and I hope you do too, but if not, that's cool. All right, have yourself a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time. Good day, good night, good morning, good whatever. Bye.